the scooter down there the other day. Checked out a beautiful library down there. Oops, he's backing up. You know, let's talk about women riders. Like, we don't like to be rude. Like, use the horn if you can find it. Motorcycles, by the time you find the horn, it's like, it's too late. They have the most lame horns. Like, I don't know why motorcycles have such lame horns. When I first got the scooter, I didn't make this turn. Or I almost didn't make it. I suffered from, they call that, you know, when you look at the wrong way, target fixation. I remember one time I was worried about a motorcyclist who was riding this at night, so I kept my high beams on, which I suppose was helpful, but I was really worried about him because I was like, oh, these twisties are so hard. With a little experience, they're really not. I mean, I would always treat twisties with respect. Especially in the fall, because, you know, you're kind of hard to see in the fall. The light, like your multicolors don't help because the leaves are all multicolors. Look at the hawk! I hope the thing has it. You guys have that hawk? I have a twisty coming up. I can't be looking at that beautiful hawk. But that was beautiful. Wow. I mean, you never see that, the roof of your car. You can't see in a car. A car is like being in a box. You know? And, you just can't see. I would love to know how to trail brake through there. Like, I don't. And I really wish I did. So, like, you can't see. Like, in a motorcycle, even with a helmet like mine, which is kind of like all closed in and so, you could just see out here. That hawk was gorgeous. I hope the film is running, and I hope you saw it. And, of course, film isn't gonna, you know, the videotape isn't gonna give it justice. But I couldn't really look up at it too long because I had a twisty coming in. You have to always pay attention on a motorcycle. But it is. You're really out here in the world. It's nice. Even though it's a little chilly, I'm going to take a long way home. Because this might be my last ride. That's one thing about this time of year, man. You never know when's the last time you might go. This is... You know, snow's gonna fly. Look at the air. We're lucky in New England. It's such a great... Massachusetts is a great state. It's just pissa. I might need heated grips. My hands are definitely getting a little cold here, which is not good, but I need my hands. Whoopsie daisy. Something weird's going on. Kids. Buses. Must be a late bus. Which is bad for me, because, like, what happens is, when the buses are in front of you, there's a lot of impatience behind you. And impatience is not good for a motorcyclist. Oh, it's turned off. Which is good for me. This guy making a left is not good for me. This guy coming out is not good for me. I kind of ruined his life, but traffic's not that bad. I'm much more generous on a car than I am in a motorcycle. In a motorcycle, it's all about getting myself out of the way. And so I don't like stopping and letting people go, because I don't want to be still in the middle of the road. I mean, I will sometimes if the circumstances warrant it, but in a car, I'm much more generous. They can afford to be generous. Yeah, that's what it is. My hand is cold because it's hitting the metal shifter. Not because, I mean, it's cold, but it's not that cold. So they always talk about warmers. They should have, pull handles that are plastic or something not, that doesn't, not very conductive. Is that the right word? Coming into the Twisties, I just went up to the 4th gear, which normally I wouldn't do. I'm gonna wait. Ooh, I feel the wind too. I think I'll drop her right around here. I'm gonna go down to 3. It roars a little bit. It's not like, this is not ideal. About 40 miles an hour in 3. But I'm coming into the Twisties, so. Oh, this guy's kind of on my ass, isn't he? I will lose him in the Twisties. Motorcycles are just, I wouldn't advise taking them quickly, but, the Twisties are good. Oh, I didn't see that. Did you catch what that was? Woo! I'm getting blown about. That's for sure. Oh, that's a trail. I don't think we've ever gone in that way. If it was earlier, I'd stop and take some pictures. It's a nice motorcycle, but unlike the scooter, it can get me in a little bit of trouble. Like, you can go 50 miles an hour and not really realize it. That's what I love. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, is that a classic? Isn't that a classic? See, I wasn't going too fast. Thank goodness. Woo-wee! That was like on a twisty and something like that pulls out in front of you while someone's up your ass. That was a first. That was kind of like a good lesson. Hope my camera's rolling. Oh, and he stinks. God, he smells. It's all right. But that's just it. Like, and I know those Twisties, so I would be tempted to be like, nee. But I don't know. Like, dump truck falls in front of you on a Twisty. He couldn't see me. I was coming around the corner. It wasn't his fault. If I was going too fast, I would have been. And it's kind of giving the guy behind me a bit of a, dropped off a bit too. He's like, oh, what happens to motorcycles, dude? It's funner out here, though, than in that car. Even with that little incident, it's like, oh, you're kind of like, oh, I'm proud of myself. I wasn't speeding. Even though this guy was kind of on me a little bit. And I've been in 3rd gear rather than 4, and 4 would have tempted me to go faster. I've been reading that like good motorcyclists look through the turn like much higher than we amateurs do. So I'm trying to get my eyeball to see not just through the turn, but much higher through the turn. He's barrel assing, isn't he? I mean, he's a damn truck, and he's like, meh. Okay. Let's see how up my ass is doing. Hope up my ass slows down. Now this would be like a perfect example of trail braking, if I knew how to trail brake. great. You know, I just have no idea how to do it. I've read and watched. I got to take a class. Some guy that I watch too, he's really good. He's like, take a class. Trail breaking's tough. Do it in a controlled atmosphere. Learn it. I will go to 4 here. I'm not going to barrel last. But the motorcycle loves like this. Like right here in 4th. There's no rev counter, and people always say, it likes to twirl at 4,000 RPM. What the hell are you talking about? It just feels good. Let me tell you. It just likes this. It feels nice. Now this is an interesting circumstance. I don't know what this is all about. Is that a towed truck going uphill on a shitty thing that could release and roll back and kill me? Like, what the is that? Like, what are you? And why are you going uphill so slow? And what is that? Are you towing that? That looks like a tow. It's not a good thing for me. So now, in case that, like, he's going downhill, so gravity's on my side. But I don't know what this is all about. I don't know if that's a tow or what the hell that is. Or just some truck. Or is it my rubbish guy who just shut his door? This guy almost killed me earlier, I think. And I have no what. Okay. I would kind of love to watch that. I loved how the arm was like slowly grabbing it. Reminds me of Soylent Green. If you ever saw that movie, like, damn. That was a scooper, but that was kind of cool. Sun. A little bit of warmth. That's the other thing you appreciate. A little bit of sun. Of course, it's going to blind anybody behind me. They're not going to see me. And school is in. Now that I'm no longer a mother of public school children, I have to be aware that school is in, so, although they're home by now, right? Still, just in case some late working teacher. And there's no fall ball. Yeah, they're all, the late working ones are all there. I can't see, and someone behind me can't see. Now, I have a choice. I can wait and make a very dangerous left turn, or I can avoid traffic and freeze my ass off by increasing my commute by a lot. I think I'm going to choose the latter. Because up through there is like death. There's like way, you can't make a left, and I have to depend on, it makes the other left I made look like a child's play. I love when I hit neutral by accident. Nicely cautious, I like it. I can't see. Can you? That's a tough little turn, isn't it? You couldn't see anything. Now, this is a route that hubby knew, that he showed me. Was this pretty? I mean, fall riding is just freezing. The only thing that's cold to me in my hands. The only thing I don't have figured out yet are my hands. And I think it's because I have to touch so much damn metal. I don't think it's the, warmers would be nice because it'd probably be warming up between clicking, but I think the problem really is in the shifters. They're metal and they conduct cold. Big, I got my winter jacket on, and my face is only a little cold. I have this face mask that I've used before, which is awesome. This bike does handle well, and you know how I know? Because I suck, and yet I can handle it. So It just does what you want it to do. Woohoo! Uh-oh. And there's a motorcycle behind me. There's a tough turn, I believe, this way. My hubby's much more aware of it than I am, and I tend to take it too fast. So with the pressure of having a motorcycle behind me, and that tends, car I could outmaneuver, but a better motorcyclist, I'm not sure what his scene will be. I'm not going to worry about him. He's just going to have to worry about me. Hope he makes it. That's a tough turn. The sun in your face and everything else.